Super excited to be back talking sports right here on the Weekend Show. I am Monday Thomas, and since it's the breakfast show, let's continue catching up with some sports in action as we are going to take a look at what happened over the week and as well as get into the conversation on what clubs like Chelsea, Manchester United are doing as we are now counting down less than a month to go to the new season of the English Premier League. I won't be doing this alone. Joining me is a considerable help of MC Samm. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you sound very excited. What's going on? It's like you're ready for something today.
Really, I am.
All right, we'll find that out. But quickly, let's take a look at what we saw from Sunday to Friday. On Sunday, we saw a public dressing down of the European champions by the current world champions, Chelsea. It was at the MetLife Stadium in the United States of America, where Chelsea were crowned world champions after beating Paris Saint-Germain by 3-0. On Monday, 39-year-old Luka Modric seals a deal with AC Milan. And so that certainly fulfills the saying that one man's trash is another man's treasure. On Tuesday, the whole world is still mourning the demise of one of the finest football players in world football, Diogo Jota. On Tuesday, Wolves inducted Diogo Jota into the Wolves Hall of Fame for his contributions to Wolves. Joining in 2017 and helping them return to the Premier League in 2019. He scored 44 goals in 131 appearances for the Midland clubs. And on Wednesday, Lamine Yamal is now the new number 10 of Barcelona. We are living in the world of football where people are endlessly trying to discover the new Lionel Messi. And it looks like Barcelona have obliged to that particular pressure as they've now appointed Lamine Yamal the new number 10. He's not the first youngster that was given the number 10. I remember Ansu Fati. And there is a big question. Is he going to flop like Ansu Fati did when he was given the number 10? We'll talk about that on the show. On Thursday, the rumors are true. We told you last week, Saturday, that Olivia Smith is about to become the first £1 million player in women's football. And on Thursday, it was confirmed. The 20-year-old Canadian international signs for Arsenal from Liverpool, and the sign-on fee was £1 million, the very first one in history of women's football. Still talking about women's football, currently ongoing at the WAFCON 2024. The Super Falcons handed the Zambian ladies, the Copper Queens, a very harsh lesson in a 5-star performance, all started by Osino Chiohale and, of course, completed by Folajade Ijamisu. So that was what we saw over the week. And now what do we have to talk about on Saturday? It's Sports on the Weekend Show. And let's quickly get into the conversation. And we can't get talking without having a feel of the game of the week. Fantastic performance by the Super Falcons. They are now through to the semifinals of the 15th edition of the Women's Cup of Nations, currently ongoing in Morocco. MC Samm still right here with us. Let's start off by talking about the Super Falcons. So far, they've played 4 games and they've not conceded a goal. The last time they went 4 games without conceding was in 1998, and they actually went 5 games without conceding, and they clinched the title in that particular edition of the Women's Cup of Nations. Right now, we are through to the semifinals. I said we because, of course, I'm a Nigerian, and we did that against Zambia. We can remember in 2022, Women's Cup of Nations that was played in 2024, we were beaten by Zambia in the 3rd place encounter. So it's basically like a revenge for the Super Falcons.
Yeah, the truth is, let me start with this. They say what a man can do, a woman can do better. At the moment, women are making us smile, happy. We're celebrating them. To be honest, I'm proud of our women. They're doing very, very well. So, and they paid back award to Zambia. What Zambia, they revenged, and they did it well in a bitter way.
In as much as some men will not agree to that particular statement, but I think it's true to some extent. Now let's get to talk about the players who are blazing the trail as far as world football is concerned. Still a Nigerian and still in that Nigerian conversation. Let's talk about Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, right now, it looks like the deal is all but done as Galatasaray and Napoli have agreed a 75 million fee for Victor Osimhen. He played for Napoli where he won the league, scored the most goals in the Italian Serie A. He has gone to Turkey, has shown his quality. Do you think that joining Galatasaray on a full term is something like degrading how good a striker he is? I mean, playing the Turkish league, what would you say about his career? Is it degrading his performance to the Turkish league?
Should I be honest?
Please.
The truth is, I am not happy he went to Galatasaray. I was at a point I was so happy that this guy turned down to the Saudi Arabia. I was thinking he was trying to come to one of the top teams in Europe.
I mean, what happens if the top teams are not looking for him? He can't just leave Turkey and tells Galatasaray, I'm not playing, I want to play for Chelsea. And Chelsea are not looking for him. Chelsea, it looks like they are very okay with João Pedro and Jackson because Chelsea were the ones vying for him. Even Manchester United once upon a time were in the news. But it looks like Manchester United, we're going to talk about them, they've confirmed the signing or they've agreed a fee to sign Brian Mbeumo. So teams were not looking for him. And now people have said, why are people not looking for Victor Osimhen? I mean, some agendas have come up that is maybe his attitude with managers. Some people are saying it's because of his skin. What do you think is Victor Osimhen's issue? Why is the big clubs not looking for his signature?
To be honest, I can't say. I don't have a particular reason. Sometimes, to be honest, I also join people saying probably it's off his skin because I can't just understand why somebody of that level it's not just a tapping striker, somebody that's playing well, scores goals, give assists, and it should be Madrid, Barca, top teams looking for. So I can't just explain why. That's the honest truth. Because he's doing well.
All right, from the city of Naples to the city of Istanbul, Victor Osimhen will be playing for Galatasaray in the Turkish Super League next season. And talking about being super, let's talk about Chelsea right now. They are the world champions after a very exciting encounter at the MetLife Stadium in the United States of America last week, Sunday. Chelsea took Paris Saint-Germain to the cleaners. What do you have to say, Chelsea hater? Because I'm expecting something from you.
To be honest, the whole world is celebrating Chelsea won. And the fun thing is, even I know plenty of Chelsea fans that never expected, they didn't expect Chelsea to win that much. It came as a shock. It came as a big shock. And one thing they are not letting us hear what now, and they have this popular saying, they won the whole trophy in Europe. And I was like, this is kind of trophy that you don't expect it seems like Madrid to win. They are bragging that they won.
Well, permit me to cut you short. I think you just need to give Chelsea their credits. Give them their flowers. Come on, they've won every major trophy in world club football.
I want to ask you a question. Can Real Madrid win Conference League?
Maybe
No.
if they finish 7th or 8th.
It's not possible. Teams like Madrid, teams like Barcelona, I'm even sure my Arsenal.
But sometimes you have to stoop to conquer. You have
So-
to go low
so,
to conquer. Chelsea,
will you
they've gone low. They're now conquering the world. What do you think? So?
The other thing is, okay, let's see what Manchester United will do. They're also passing through the
MC
same
Samm will never give up on this mission to
Let me
take a swipe at Chelsea.
I have to say something. When Chelsea won, so my boss will not beat me, I was the first person to call him to congratulate him. Mr. Andy Malaki.
So you're happy for Chelsea?
Not that I'm
But
happy. I
you're
had to
just very sure that
I
the
had to
fact that they
congratulate him.
won the Europa Conference League doesn't mean that they are a great team, because the likes of Real Madrid, likes of Chelsea, Arsenal and Barcelona will never play in the Europa Conference League because they can never finish in that position. All right, let's move ahead right now and get to talk about Barcelona right now. Lionel Andres Messi wore the number 10 alongside the likes of Ronaldinho and Diego Maradona. But in the recent years, we've seen the number 10 jersey flop for Barcelona, where the last person to wear it, Ansu Fati, who is currently going to be playing for Monaco next season. Now, Lamine Yamal wears the number 10 jersey for Barcelona for the next season. If you can see on your screens, number 41 when he was 15, number 27 when he was 16, number 19 when he was 17, and now he's 18, celebrating his birthday, I think this month or last month. He has been awarded with the number 10 jersey, and the president right there, Laporte, was actually excited for the young star. I mean, Ansu Fati didn't live up to the billing. He came up with this same hype as Lamine Yamal, but flopped in the later days. What do you think? Is this number 10 going to be pressurizing for Lamine Yamal?
To be honest, Yamal level is totally different because he's higher than Ansu Fati. If you notice something, if Barcelona had won the Champions League, the whole world will be representing Yamal as the world best. Because that's why everybody, I remember when Champions League was the semi-final stage, everyone was like, this guy's going to win the world best. Everyone, so the guy is doing better, doing good. The other thing is, you know, there's this higher hype for Lionel Messi. We don't know if he will be able to live up to
Are you a
expectation.
Ronaldo fan?
To be honest, I am.
Very obvious. Very obvious that we are running out of time. And let's quickly finish up with the Ballon d'Or ranking since we're talking Lamine Yamal, who is certainly in the Ballon d'Or conversation. Let's take a look at the current power ranking as we look to wrap things up on the weekend show. Here you have it. Ousmane Dembele, I beg your pardon, is leading the chat. Lamine Yamal is second, and as well as Vitinha. Who is going to win the Ballon d'Or? We have to wait and find out. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for on the weekend show. Special thanks to MC Samm. I remain Monday Thomas, and see you later for something greater.